This is just a video on how I routed my boost gauge hose through the firewall. There is no access points other than the transmission boot that goes through the bottom of the car, and I didn't want to run it down through and underneath. So I ended up finding the easiest way for me was to drill a hole back there, and that basically routes it in behind this subframe here, and you'll see this foam piece right here that pops right out, and you can get your hose to go in through there. And I basically just ran it over, up and underneath. There's carpeting and insulation up here. I ran it up behind there and down through behind there and up through there. I didn't want to do too much drilling. I have a little bezel coming. It's not here yet, so I just kind of have it kind of hanging here while I was setting it up. But I also necked down the hose, the vacuum line hose, because stock, when I hooked it up, it was only getting about 5 to 7 psi. So what I did here was I put smaller diameter. I got a bunch of different line from the hardware store and just went smaller and smaller and smaller. I got it all the way up to like 20 something psi, and I'm like, that's too much. So now it's around 15, 16, and I'm happy with that. But literally it only cost me like $8. So that's what I did with that. I think when it's in park, when I'm not driving it, if I turn the StabiliTrak off and the traction control, it'll boost up a little bit, but not as much as it does on the road there. But I'll do that. I'll turn all this stuff off, and there, the StabiliTrak's off, and I'll put it down in manual mode and put it all the way up to 6. And I'll just hold the brake and the gas, and I think it'll go up to about 10, 12 while it's parked here, but it won't really let it. Yeah, see, it's hit or miss there, but it works pretty good. This is just a cheap little, I got it like for $10 with a coupon. But like I said, I got a bezel coming, and I could not find any holes in the firewall whatsoever. Maybe there might be behind the insulation or something, but if you look underneath your dash on both sides, there's like nothing. It's like GM did not want anybody's job to be easy. I mean, if you're putting a stereo in one of these things, I seen another video on YouTube, and the kid just had it like running through the fender and inside the door. I mean, it'd probably get pinched every time you went to shut the door. Like I said, I hated to drill, but that was the easiest option. I spent like a lot of time last night looking all over this thing to try to, because I also wanted to keep it looking stock, because you know how the dealerships are. If you even so much as look at the car wrong when they have to fix something, they say, oh well, that voided the warranty. So but yeah, hope this video helps, and let me know if you'd like to see a video on how I necked that hose down with smaller diameter hose. Like I said, it was running about 6, 7 psi, and now when I'm driving, it'll get up to around 15 when I'm going up hills and really getting on it. And I'm happy with that. Like I said, I did get it all the way up to like this thing was just about tacking out, and that's basically running it with the wastegate completely closed, because I heard it blowing back through the turbo, and I didn't want a chance hurting anything. But I haven't gotten any codes, so all is good. And if I do get any codes, I will make an update video. Alright, thanks for watching.